And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, you get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned. Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. You know, this is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Standing in now, Chad Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In the dirt here, and he's short-armed to throw a bit as it skips past him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, I'm not really quite sure what happened right there. Defensively, you'd think you'd be able to prevent this from happening. But once the ball gets away, the base runner recognizes that everybody's a little bit lost out there, and he's able to take 2 bases on that play and get all the way to third.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hits. Has it in his sights. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Striding into the ball as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth, second baseman
John Avery will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is in the air out to left field. Salas is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Left side. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Generals are on top, 1-0. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Rafael Diaz, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, not an ideal strikeout to walk ratio. Actually, less than 1 strikeout per walk. He's going to have to change that if he's going to be effective in this one.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the generals on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Alan Wayne comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Biscuits, the shortstop, Alan Wayne.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
And the road hasn't been all that kind to them either. They've dropped 4 of the first 5 on this trip. So they're in need of a well-pitched game here in a bad way.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Jesse Pitts strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the generals on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Jeremy Pitts gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Low for ball 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chris Nunez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Arthur Willingham will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pitts on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Into the box, Robert Cedeno, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Wayne is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. John Pitts will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head, 1 gone.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Sean Albrecht gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Chuck
Shipman will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
David Molina will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
0-1.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gary Golden will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Golden.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Crowder from shallow right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Shortstop, Felipe
Carrillo will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Good job of going the other way. Almost felt like he was looking to go the other way, trying to drive it to the opposite field. Let's see if he does the same thing here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Rios.
Digging in to try it again. Chad Rios earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the Double-A level. Learning to hit the ball the other way. You're not a 30 home run guy. That's a skill you'll just have to continue to develop if you want to move up the ladder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jason Randolph will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1-2. Here it comes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Seared down the first baseline. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 8, second baseman,
John Avery stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
1-0 pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Center fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Joey Chavis will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Generals lead it 2-0. Chris Salas will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Chris Salas.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
A little low. It's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Nunez sprinting after it. Makes the play. One away. Alan Wayne will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So stepping in, number 7, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Nope. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Into the box now, Jeremy hits as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a dive. To second for one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. And that'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. And he's up over 50 already.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
The 2-0 on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he takes ball four. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with two away.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Sean Albrecht steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Nunez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Chris Nunez.
In there, no balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Arthur Willingham will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
Yeah, and the bobble here to start the play took away any chance of getting 2. But that's a pretty good recovery right there to at least get the out at second base.
Robert Cedeno stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, third baseman, Gary.
In now,
Golden.
Gary Golden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 99.
Felipe Carrillo will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. On his way to pitch number 75. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
In now, Chad Rios, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And, you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
2 down, runners at first and second. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, love it.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Jackson leads this one 3-2. Leading off the inning, Chuck Shipman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average will climb a few more points.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Randolph ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Chris Salas.
At the plate, Chris Salas. He drew a walk his first time up. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit hard towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Stepping in, John Crowder. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard to second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Into the box, Alan Wayne, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Randolph is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Generals are on top, 3-2. Jason Randolph heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches. get him into the stretch, that's where you can finally put him away.
John Avery is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Into the box now, Joey Chavis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 21.
George Peralta is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Number 17, George Peralta.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And I think right there, that's what you might call a statement fastball out of the bullpen. Right down the middle, and he's basically saying, hit it if you can.
Stepping in now, Arthur Willingham, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Jesse Pitts will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Jeremy Pitts will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pitts was retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Standing in now, John Pitts in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. And this is dropped at third base.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Into the box, Sean Albrecht, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Third baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Chuck Shipman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. David Molina steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chavis has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-3.
Left fielder
Robert Cedeno makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Shipman scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Gary Golden.
Gary Golden will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Crowder fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Felipe Carrillo.
Now to the plate, Felipe Carrillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Vernon Dominguez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Chris Salas digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Cedeno ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
John Crowder will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there, strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nunez giving chase, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
now batting,
Alan Wayne stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chavis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Chad Rios, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, hits. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jason Randolph stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down.
the batter, number 8, second baseman,
John Avery gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
Jesse Pitts steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Jesse Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
In now, Jeremy hits as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
From the belt, the pitch. John Hitz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting,
Sean Albrecht will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as it is now 7-3.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press, one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Oliver Yamamoto will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Yamamoto.
Stepping in now, Chuck Shipman.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Cedeno moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
David
00.
Molina stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Into the box now, Chris Salas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Nunez will call him off as he makes the catch and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Leading off the inning, Joey Chavis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
If these guys win the ball game, you can make a case for him being our player of the game. He's really held the fort since coming in and out of the pen.
Chris Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Arthur Willingham will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. John Crowder digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for Montgomery, second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Crowder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And the count will be full. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cedeno has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Alan Wayne will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Jesse Pitts steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Chavis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Robert Cedeno will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll begin this ninth inning with a double.
Just a nice job here of not trying to do too much. You see him basically just inside out this ball down the right field line. No chance for the right fielder to get there, and this will get to the wall. He's into second easily here with a double.
Standing in now, Gary Golden, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 7-4 contest. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Julio Guzman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Felipe Carrillo will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
But that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jason Randolph. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. John Avery stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
That's wide, 2-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 on its way. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
That's so much for needing a sac fly. They just go ahead and hand him a run here on the pass ball.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albrecht ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Joey Chavis, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Marcus Terry will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
Grounded to short. Wayne gloves it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Jeremy Pitts will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. It'll make its way into center field.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, John Pitts, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Nunez going back, still going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?